really excited to be able to share something that's near and dear to my heart and a real passion that I've been able to follow. So I hope you enjoy it. So I'm here today to talk about Rikodi, which is a multimedia SaaS fan relationship platform that we're initially targeting into the sports and entertainment world. But to give you some background, Rikodi actually started a few years ago as a consumer concept. My father was a minister for 50 years. My mother
Hi,
was a teacher for 40
Andrew.
years.
Andrew, we're
Yes.
having a really hard time hearing you. Are you able to speak up a little bit?
Uh, sure. Hold on.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Is that helpful? Can you hear me now? Is this better? Are,
Yeah, we,
are
we can
you
hear you a
are you
little bit
still
better.
able
Go
to?
ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. So I was let's see, just stating that Rikodi had started as a consumer product a few years ago because my father, who was a minister for 50 years, was dying of Alzheimer's. And when I had to announce that he was going through this, I had people from around the world were sharing stories with me about how he impacted their lives. And but not just stories, but they were sending me pictures and video. Some had audio of him, some had scanned notes that he had written to them, some had scanned the wedding vows that he had written. So it was this concept of being able to create a kind of multimedia digital scrapbooking experience for family and friends, and not just around end of life, but just around everyday opportunities and memories that are made. But during a influencer conference where I was asked to speak about kind of community storytelling and collaborative storytelling, I had someone who was a consultant with the PGA and NCAA and some pro teams came up to me and said, "This really needs to be a fan relationship platform because my clients are desperately looking for a solution like this." So um, we found out after about from one meeting that led to about 300 meetings with decision makers and end users within pro teams, major college athletic departments at the league level as well, that there was a consensus on three major issues going on in the sports world, and one is around fan engagement, and that's actually to get fans to engage longer, but to engage year round instead of just beyond game day or an event day. And they're desperately trying to understand their fans better beyond just the transactional data that they're working off of right now. And they're constantly looking for new sources of revenue as well. So as we studied, we saw that this was a huge opportunity because just in fan engagement alone globally, it's about a $15 billion plus market, but it's really forecasted to expand even larger than that over the next few years. So this definitely confirmed that this was a major issue in the sports world. So after our discussions, after our research, what we were able to find is that there's a great untapped, unlimited resource out there that could solve all three of these problems, and that's the memories that fans have. And from those memories, we believe that you can create the kind of really compelling content that you can engage fans with on a year-round basis, but keep them coming back and repeating those, because that's what we want to do with memories, is relive them as well. But that's also great insight, deeper insight into kind of the emotional bonds that fans have with their favorite teams or athletes than teams are able to gather with right now. And of course, it also opens up a tremendous amount of new revenue stream opportunity. So in its simplest form, how Rikodi works is our system allows our clients to set up campaigns any type of year throughout the year at any time. They can target any audience that they want around any kind of theme. They can send out an invite via email or text message. They can also have a QR code, say if it's inside an arena, inside an event center. The fans opt in to create an account. They create a multimedia story with pictures and videos add their textual component to it as well, upload it back into our system. As it's coming into our system, our AI is analyzing the media as well as the text, and then being able to produce a data profile around that fan that gives them more of those deeper insights than they're getting right now. And then the team is able to use, they could take the story as is and create a variety of different kind of multimedia experiences, everything from digital scrapbooks to fan trading cards to vignettes for scoreboards, or to be incorporated into live broadcast streams, so they can even integrate it into kind of Web3 opportunities as well. And then we also have a very extensive rewards program where we are incentivizing the fans for their contributions, and then also for their continued activity throughout the system. So our business model is based off of three pillars. We have monthly subscriptions, which are targeted at a premium. We have one with a revenue share, but we're also getting a lot of interest now, especially in the NIL world, from college athletes, from the college collectives, from former athletes as well, from a personal branding. We've also been approached about managing the accounts for these athletes as well. So there's some account management opportunities. And then we also make commissions on through the sponsorships that we're bringing in through the rewards platform, and working close with the teams. I'm very proud of the team that we've been able to assemble. This represents over 100 years of very frontline experience, from everybody working with major brands to building the digital media departments for the NHL, for the Milwaukee Brewers. And then our executives on the business development side have been head of ticketing and sales for major pro teams, and continue to consult with them as well. We've been very blessed in our short couple of years as being a company, getting some early validation with the National Sports Pitch Competition. We just closed our lead investor from a prominent Texas business and sports family here. Very excited about our product. We finished in the top 10 with Universal Parks in an innovation pilot program. We just were informed that we're in the top 15 with a global sports innovation consortium sponsored by Microsoft out of the Asia Pacific region, which has actually opened doors to potential clients there that we're going to be talking with over the next couple of weeks, which may have us expanding into Singapore here in the next few months. And then we're also targeting our live beta will be going out in about the next 75 days with 5 major pro teams and 2 major entertainment clients as well. So we're really excited about the momentum that we have and the validation that we've had right now. So we're in the middle of raising an angel round right now at about 500,000. We've already raised 150, but that's getting us close to our live product. The rest will be used for our sales and marketing efforts and runway as we continue to try to see where the growth opportunities come and where we want to go from here. So that's it. That's for Rikodi, and I look forward to your questions and your feedback.
Great job. It looks like you got some beta testers, you got some traction.
Yes.
Outside of sports, are there any adjacent markets that you're considering for this after sports?
Yeah, we have sports, we have athletes. We're also working in the entertainment sector. We've been discussing with several PR firms that represent major country acts out of Nashville. We're also talking to venues, so stadiums or arenas. But we still have the consumer platform that we're considering down the road. But we've also tested this in Alzheimer's dementia therapy as well, since that's very near and dear to my heart. And so we see that there's a potential application there for family and friends to be able to build these multimedia scrapbooks together and be able to use those in kind of therapeutic sessions with patients. And we have others that we're going into, but we're just very focused on executing the best we can in the sports and entertainment world out of the gate.
That's great. Any questions from the group? We have a very quiet group today. Um,
That's all right.
so you've got your team built. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've already sent you a LinkedIn DM. I work with some minor league teams as well, and I would
Oh,
love.
great. Okay. Perfect.
Really, what you are doing is so so apropos for what they're looking for.
Thank you. Yeah, minor league teams do a fantastic job of understanding where they fit in the community, what their entertainment proposition is, and they really do try some incredibly creative things in building fan relationships, and they really understand that probably better than anybody. So we definitely would look forward to discussing with them as well. I appreciate that.
And well done. It's super interesting what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Excellent. I'm going to kind of give you the same question. Where do you see this going in the next 3 to 5 years? I know you're doing the fundraising now.
Right.
You feel like there's you're going to get the funds raised.
Yeah.
You're going to get to build this for a while. Do you feel like you're going to have to launch into another fundraising round? Where do you see this going in the next couple of years?
We'll probably have to do a growth round. We're trying to limit that. We want to be self-funded for as long as possible. Right now, a target would probably be an exit with a global sports organization or a media company in 3 to 5 years. But I really don't focus on that, because I think sometimes if you're trying to create a company with a focus on an exit, you're not going to build out the maximum value in there. So we're trying to just build out the maximum value. And if we are our own company for a long time, then let it be that way. Let it be able to stand on its own 2 feet, but at least put us in a good position if there is a potential strategic partner down the road that we've done everything to build out a very sustainable company.
Any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
Have you thought about the solution for like high school athletes to put together something to raise interest in scholarships?
Yes. Yeah. We've been approached by numerous parents and recruiters who have looked at possibly using this as part of their service. We're actually talking to one of the larger academies out of Florida for them to use it for the same way, to be able to profile their athletes through that. So yes, it can. And then it was funny, they actually are talking to us about using it as a yearbook platform for their students. So their students can collaboratively build a yearbook as well. So there was just kind of another organic application that came out of our discussions with them. But yes, that's another great opportunity for us. And that was one of the reasons we went with the SaaS model, is that this kind of allows us to create a premium version and then a lighter version where people can go in and self-enroll, and then they can manage their Rikodi account on their own, so they can personalize it, have all the data, get all the information off of it themselves, so that they can link it to their website or socials, whatever. So it's all part of their personal branding.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I was thinking scholarship sports, but yearbook, college admissions, being able to what you did during high school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's where we feel like that's where it's really validated the ideas that we probably had more ideas given to us than we've given, and we've had some of those ideas, but it's been more affirming that people on the other side of the table are being creative and brainstorming on how the different ways you could use the platform.
You always have questions.
I'm just impressed by what he's got going. So that's.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, what you have. I mean, you're basically maxing out what we usually see here at 1MC. It's usually pretty early stage stuff, but you're all the way to investment rounds and that sort of thing. So I mean, that's
we're
at 3 year, not even roughly 3 year span. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
product. It's a
No,
lot of
thank
great-
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, we've been very fortunate. We've had great rally. Actually, I'm the former chapter lead for 1 Million Cups Frisco, Texas.
Oh,
There,
yeah,
so which are our meetings take place over at Cowboys headquarters, so which we call downtown Frisco, but so I've been very blessed to have that ecosystem around me and support, and even had someone texted me this morning from one MC Frisco as well. But yeah, we've really seen the benefits of having the good team around that, that leads their introductions, and then because it's incredibly hard in the sports world to get meetings, as you all probably can understand. And we jokingly say we probably easier to get a meeting with the Pope than it is some of these sports teams. So we have been very fortunate that the relationships that we've had that have been brought in, and then others who have seen it, who've been willing to open doors for us, has really helped accelerate the validation, as well as the product development, the business model, and then now heads down into the funding. I just wish there was something exciting that had happened in Iowa City over the last
Yeah.
few weeks that this could relate to. Maybe you figure something out, let me know.
The
But
picture of Caitlin Clark is not lost on
I was gonna say, I saw that one snuck in there. No
You're
doubt.
welcome. Yeah, no, and that happened here in Dallas. We was actually working volunteer with it, so it's the city's still buzzing after everything. That was an amazing weekend for sure.
Definitely.
Some of the best games and ages on either side. But that would be, we'd love to work with the University of Iowa. There's just so many great applications here. I know the great work that's done between the Children's Hospital and the athletic department, as well as everything that's going on with the women's basketball program, and just and all the other things. There's that really great, strong community around it, and that's the perfect fit. That's our ideal client, is the very passionate fan base. It has a great legacy where we're talking generations of memories that could be shared and preserved, and we think that would be so. Look, any introductions like that, or anybody else that you'd that's what's important for us.
And unless there are any other questions, that kind of leads me into my final traditional question. What can we as the community do to help you? And I know you've covered some of this already. But
Yeah, well, sorry to jump ahead. I should have known to allow.
No, that's
okay. But yeah, that's really what, if anybody's willing to make an introduction into the University of Iowa, or anywhere else that's that would be worthwhile. That's really important to us. Would also love to, once our beta test goes live, if people want to connect with me on LinkedIn or something, be glad to kind of let you know and see it from a fan's perspective, how to use it as well. And then, we're always looking for, investment people that would be interested in being a part of something like this, and this, this kind of angel round as well. But so that's, that's what's important to us at the moment.
Definitely. All right. Well, Andrew, thank you very much. Let's give Andrew another round.
No, thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jennifer.